All right, so I figured out that it could record in wide format and in standard def if I begin while it's in a simulation. So I am just starting off with a practice. So I'm on defense. Let's not even see the end of that play because I think I just got embarrassed. But now the recording should stay wide. And also, I changed the music. This is my band, Day versus Night. I had to change it because I uploaded a video and it had the Ozzy Osbourne song on it, and it got a copyright strike. I had YouTube do some magical muting over that, but because this video game is from 2007 and YouTube itself is maybe from 2005, the music isn't really grandfathered in. I think from the way they do Let's Plays. They wouldn't show my video in the United States because it had Ozzy Osbourne in the background while I was like looking at a roster. So this is my band, Day versus Night. It's pretty cool. In Madden, you can actually set what your music is. Here in audio, just put it at a directory. It has MP3s. I had to set those MP3s to have the correct tags. Apparently they might not play if they don't have the right tags. Unfortunately, I don't have that funky little marquee that comes up that shows you the name and stuff. That would be neat. Maybe sometime in the future. Anyway, the Bears look bad, but they do have a good defense. 93 is really strong. Their offense is pretty bad. Their win and loss record, this machine is fickle. Teams can come in rated very highly and lose to lowly teams for reasons I can't imagine. Like, how did the Patriots not win their division last year? And somehow the Jets at 8-8 won every playoff game and won the Super Bowl. That Jets team had some notable players, but emulated or simulated Madden is, I would describe it as tricky. Okay, so I'm going to play this game. They have a great defense, bad offense. So the trick that I'm going to pull is to be somewhat conservative. I'm just going to try to not lose the game on offense because I'm sure I can outscore them if I just play well on defense, right? I just have to play well on defense and not give up the big plays. Usually my defense is like that. There are some teams like teams that have Brian Westbrook or Steven Jackson, these really good running backs that are either really fast or really hard to tackle or some combination like Brian Westbrook or Steven Jackson. They're two very different running backs. One's small and super fast like a water bug, and Steven Jackson is incredibly fast for how big he is, and incredibly agile for how big he is. In this universe, Julius Jones has a career equal to theirs. Julius Jones did have a great career in Dallas.
The Bears will be kicking off to start the game. Bloom back deep to return.
In my universe, he was never injured while he was in Dallas, and so he just strung together great seasons. Like this one.
Kickoff return 21 yards. Bloom on the return. The Cowboys will start the drive at the 22-yard line.
Okay, I don't really intend to pass the ball. So they have great linebackers, right? 2 stars and a hammer. That's all great against the run. Okay, we'll do this. I don't have time. Hike the ball. Oh.
Manning on the interception.
Well, that's how I'm going to lose the game. I got to tighten up. What was I thinking throwing that ball? Let's do a quick review. It's the first down. I should have just ran it. I should have called a run from the first screen, but I didn't want to run against them because they're linebackers. But then that naively led me into just quickly getting rid of the ball. I thought Witten would get behind this guy right here. At this point, I thought he was turned around. But instead, it's just another dude that went with him. I was like focused on this guy that's kind of in zone. That's why he's doing that backpedal, and he's eyeing TO right there. And I took him to be covering Jason Witten, and I was really wrong. So, my bad.
1st and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line.
Close now. Play football. Hot, hot. Hot, hot. Let going.
The pass falls incomplete. Hester, the intended receiver, on the play.
That guy's fast.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line.
Get my cut back.
I need a man. Come on.
Steady going.
Well, that was embarrassing.
On the run. Gain of 11 on the play.
It might be a little counterintuitive, but sometimes I actually find these zone-heavy, especially zones from my middle linebackers, be pretty good against the run, especially when my middle linebackers have high enough awarenesses to crash in on the run. Like, that was pretty good. You can see the literal time delay.
On the carry.
So at one point, number 14 will hand the ball off to number 44, and you will see number 51 react. So he still hasn't reacted yet, but he doesn't take too long before he reacts. If he had like an awareness of like 99, which I've never really achieved at a middle linebacker, but I wouldn't be surprised if like Brian Olracker, I bet this guy has a like 99 rating for awareness. Yeah, he has a 99. So he's always going to react as soon as the computer like is able to make a decision. Urlacher will make a decision. Players with lower awarenesses are slower to make decisions.
Let's go.
Clark makes the reception. 3-yard gain on the play. Third and 1. Ball on the 23-yard line.
Turn it up now. What's the hard count? Hold the look.
The pass falls incomplete. Clark, the intended.
All right, also, I need to make sure. What is my injury situation? No injuries. Okay. We're going to do a field goal. I need to make sure I have my best field goal defense out. Yeah, Terrence Newman. Newman has the speed and the agility to get around the corner if the corner is available.
The try will be from 40 yards.
Oh, almost. I might have hit the kicker.
Kick is good.
It's tough to also like not get a flag when you don't succeed in blocking it. If you block it, you can totally like personal foul the kicker.
Kickoff return 22 yards.
For the most part, the penalties on getting a flag, like on an extra point, are kind of negligible because they'll move the kickoff point and you'll just end up taking a knee in the end zone. I better watch out for a blitz. Oh, please don't overrun it. Or overthrow it. Need to work on my... I keep saying that. I guess I don't know how to practice it.
Here we go, baby. Rock and roll. Keep the throttle down. Everything you got.
I'm going to go with...
49. I can do it, baby.
I'm going to go away from their linebackers, since their linebackers are so good.
All day, baby. Come on.
So, is this still the Lovie Smith Chicago Bears? They'd probably run like a cover 2, which my best bet would be generally to get them out of that personnel grouping because it's really strong for them. You know, they got Urlacher, they got um, Lance. I'm trying to remember their other superstar linebacker.
Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing. Forward, 36.
All right, Terrell Owens.
64.
I should do a comeback.
Solid 29. Solid 29. Favor.
Oh, T.O., man.
Owens, the intended receiver.
Need you to make those catches because you're Terrell Owens. You're also like, is he still an NFL icon? He might have. He's diminishing quickly. His speed dropped a lot in the offseason. I only have him on a year-to-year contract,
50-yard punt, return for a gain of 1 yard.
which is good, considering.
Bears will start the drive at the 25-yard line. 1st and 10.
Are we? All right, now.
Brian Greasy, remember him?
Warner with the carry. 3-yard gain on the play. 2nd and 7.
Brian Greasy was drafted by Denver, and he led Michigan to their last national title, '98, I think it was. But he was also Bob Greasy's father, or son, Bob Greasy's son.
Warner, the ball carrier.
Bob Greasy himself, I think, maybe is a Hall of Famer. Brian Greasy is a good player. I think he's a good analyst now, but he was not a Hall of Fame player.
It's showtime, baby. Let's go now. One back. Take it.
As far as skills go, Brian Greasy could be every bit more skilled than Bob Greasy. Just such a different era where being an accurate but not necessarily strong-armed quarterback in the 70s, you know, you had to overcome the Steelers in the AFC. You had to overcome the Raiders, and then you had to go beat a team like Dallas or the Vikings to win a Super Bowl.
Hewitt makes the catch. Gain of 8.
All those teams in the 70s, the good teams, Miami, Dallas, Pittsburgh, the Oakland, at that time Oakland Raiders, I think, they uniformly just had so much more talent than the rest of the NFL. They were so much better at either scouting or building their system. Other teams were laughably bad at like even having scouting. Dallas Cowboys invented the 40 time in the 60s. Like that's how late some of these innovations are for like developing the draft. But I guess, you know, professional football, maybe it didn't matter. Players would go get their job at a hardware store. Didn't really care if they were drafted, so there wasn't as many tools going into it.
There we go, D. Let's go. Nothing. They don't get nothing.
Third and 10.
All right. In this defense, I pretty much like, in this case, Spencer here doesn't really have anyone coming into his area. Great time for him to blitz. Oh, man. I thought I had that defended. All right, now I'm going to try some janky cornerback blitz.
Play hard and fast, baby. Keep the back.
The teams are ready for the second quarter. 1st and 10. Ball on the 26-yard line.
Had a hard time getting to this guy.
Right now. One of us gonna make a play.
Warner on the run. Gain of 8 on the play. 2nd and 2. Ball on the 18-yard line.
Be the hammer, not the nail.
All right. 56, you cover that guy.
Here we go. Under 10. Watch the man.
Clark makes the catch. The play results in a
All
first
right,
down.
I'm used to my defense being very strong and myself perhaps playing much better, but I am
First and 10. Ball on the
feeble
12-yard line.
now in my attempts to stop these like 5-yard gains.
One back. Set. Hut.
Clark on the reception. Gain of 8 on the play. Second and 2. Ball on the 5-yard line.
Turn it up.
All right, they got me on my
Screen. Get it up.
they got me on the ropes.
Let us dictate.
I forced third downs, but I failed on all my third down stops. Uh-oh. That guy's open.
Warner on the carry. 1-yard loss on the play.
All right. So I put a lot of defensive linemen on the field, but I actually want to play
Third and 3.
man coverage since they have so many receivers.
Danny. Stay at home. Be active. Back it up, baby. From the start.
Expect to run towards Spencer.
Don't make a play.
No? Oh, 39. Just didn't get inside coverage, inside leverage on that. I've always been kind of vulnerable to slants.
Set.
Man, look at that drive. I've got to
Chicago
stop
is
them
lined up for the kickoff.
on third down.
Bloom back to return.
I've got to keep up, too. I must succeed. Oh, I ran right into that dude.
Kickoff return 25 yards. Bloom on the return.
All right. So
First and 10.
I got a problem, and that is that they have a really good defense, and they're now up on me. All right. They all have pretty good speed, but it's all like peaked out at 90. So maybe I can outrun them straight up. Now they're going to jam as best they can.
Don't stop that motor. Black 64. Come on.
So I have to get someone like number 6 over here. He would need to be
Right here.
kind of in motion so that he doesn't get jammed when he comes off the line. Still got jammed. Oh, yeah.
Dillon with the reception.
But he certainly can outrun a linebacker, even a great one like Urlacher.
First and 10. Ball on the 25-yard line.
Hey, here we go. 3 shoot. You gotta believe it. It's all day. Set. Go. 36.
All right.
One left.
Hopefully I can win. I can get a... The way that this can fall apart is my offensive lineman, one of them has to just lose a block. One of them.
Jones with the carry. Gain of 10 on the play. Second and 1. Ball on the 16-yard line.
Not today. They soft, man. Black 36.
So I still got 5-on-5 blocking. If all my guys win their one-on-one blocks, I should gain positive yards.
Jones on the carry. 9-yard gain on the play.
All right. There's no way I'm going to call a different play when this is working so
First
well.
and goal. Ball on the 6-yard line.
No more, fellas.
Sorry, Chicago. So the way I could go wrong, though, is like Brian Urlacher right there.
Go.
Could shed a block and tackle me, and this whole thing I'm doing could be shut down.
Touchdown,
All
Cowboys.
right, I like the formation, so I wanted to snap the ball before the 2-minute warning.
Set. Hut.
Okay, what? Okay, that was better personnel grouping. But, okay, 86. Is that a... Oh, that's my new tight end. I literally needed a second tight end. Like, I'm sure I've shown you, but now that we are in high def, Let me show you again. Anthony Fasano is my fullback, so that means he shows up in the normal personnel grouping when I go through my personnel groupings for my formation. That's a lot of words. And then at tight end, Anthony Fasano is actually my second tight end. He should be right there. Need to save that. I'll go ahead and put Winners. How is Winners run blocking? He's got a jump. That's unusual. And he can accelerate. That's kind of neat. Decent catch. Kyle Turley's a lot stronger. Not surprised there. But where is his run block? 50. Kyle Turley, 82. So yeah, so Winners actually does get on the field sometimes in my like goal line formations, but I got him because I need him to like I wouldn't carry a fullback on the roster if Madden didn't make me do it, and what I want is Anthony Fasano to be that fullback, so it works out. But that is the story of my second tight end.
Kickoff return 26 yards.
Right. That was Devin Hester. I need to be careful on those plays because he could take that to the house. All right. And I also like to. Where am I? I like this to be fairly high, so I see my backups come in more often. This just lets me see more players on the field. I don't know if it really improves the rate at which they gain awareness as players, but
First and 10.
Let's go, boys. We gotta have it, D. Come on.
I think it might.
Watch out. Lucky.
Finally, gotcha.
Ware makes the sack. Loss of 4 on the play.
Don't you wish you had a running back there to block for you? All right, what I wish is that in this formation, maybe DeMarcus Ware should be a middle linebacker. Right here. So, Bobby Carpenter, you are my outside back. Let's go back here. Yeah, let's just do that. All right, so what's this let me do? This lets me have Ware and man coverage on a running back. And I'm totally going to blitz him anyway. But I'm going to come a little bit later.
Hester with the reception.
Well, that running back was totally coming out of the field. Okay, this one.
3rd and 1. Ball on the 38-yard line.
Get it up. We like a pack of wolves. Hold him right here.
Oh. All right. You know what? I want to undo that. It just didn't do anything for me. Did nothing good. Reset. Perfect.
Hester makes the catch. The play results in a first down.
All right, don't call that again.
1st and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line.
Hey, watch the ball. Be careful. Let's go now. Oh, get it.
Timeout called by the offense. Clark with the reception.
These guys, please get open. I mean, they get open. My dudes are on them about as good as they can be in this video game.
Let's go now. You gotta believe it. It's RJ. I'm going. Let's go. Be physical. Hey.
Well, this is obviously a big rush. Oh, come on. Their running back blocking me is doing really well.
Gain of 15 on the play. 1st and 10. Ball on the 15-yard line.
Let's go. Watch your eyes. Slide. Let's go.
Yeah, when you don't have anyone in the backfield with you, that's what I can do. I'm just going to call the same play.
Defense, get ready. All right, let's go.
Bring it from this side. Oh, he got me. Oh, Roy. Come up with that pick, man.
Gaffney, the intended receiver, on the play. 3rd and 15. Ball on the 19-yard line.
They ain't got enough. Good thing right here.
Oh, come on. Who was that? That was pitiful. That is that other strong safety I had. Oh my god. It was one of my backups. I let one of my backups be in there because of the way I did my settings. Maybe I shouldn't be doing that.
Set.
I'm gonna lower this back. What was this, like 80? 65? Because that strong safety was so slow. I felt like when he took over. Oh, and then my mode button on my joystick turned off, so it wasn't inputting stuff like, oh, kick out of bounds. Okay, that'll give me some yards.
Kickoff, out of bounds, number 9, first down.
All right.
1st and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Let's see what I can come up
We
with.
gonna take it. Purple, 64. Set. Hey, watch that screen.
Goal,
Hold the look.
36.
Come on. Watch the man.
Gold, 36.
Be careful.
Black, 36.
All right.
Hut.
Got some optimistic touchdowns. Oh,
The pass falls incomplete.
such a big overthrow.
Dillon, the intended receiver, on the play. 2nd and 10.
Does he really have that
Ball
kind
on
of
the 40-yard
arm strength?
line.
Maybe I need to
Let's
check
go
my
now.
sliders.
Let's go. Let's go now. Here we come.
Gold, 64. Gold, 19, 36.
Let's
All right,
go.
I'm really looking at
Hey,
Johnson,
let's go one deep.
number 4
Hey,
here.
hey, hey.
Tell these guys to
Gold,
rest.
What
64.
going?
Hut.
Ooh, threw it too hot.
Incomplete pass. Johnson, the intended
Ah.
receiver, on the play.
All right, I'm just
3rd
bad.
and 10.
Need to get
Ball on
over
the
it.
40-yard line.
Not here. Not now.
Gold,
You
49.
can't stop me.
Black,
Keep the throttle
49.
down.
Hut.
Dillon with the reception.
All right,
First down.
called a timeout.
The offense calls a timeout. 1st and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Keep moving. It's on.
Purple.
All right, T.O.
36.
Just go fight for the ball, man. What the hell are they
So we
doing?
gonna take it.
Purple,
From the start. From the
36.
start.
All right, T.O., Johnson, they've got to be blitzing me like crazy, so I'm going to run to the
It's on,
side.
it's on.
Yes, T.O.
Timeout called by the offense.
All right, one more timeout. I think I got one more throw into the end zone here.
First down on the play.
Let's not throw an interception.
1st and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Life goals.
Gold, 64.
Yeah,
Purple, 36.
All right, this kind of makes a confusing mess for the defense, and then Dillon sometimes breaks out free late.
All right now.
Oh, no.
Incomplete pass. Dillon, the intended receiver, on the play. 2nd and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Let's go now.
All right, Johnson's turn.
Black, 49.
They ain't got nothing. Let's go.
Purple, 49.
Get inside. Knock him out.
Sick, boy. All right, I'm still in this game. I was kind of counting, an incompletion coming fast enough that I would still get a time for a field goal.
Attempt is good.
But I don't know if it would have. If that dude hadn't caught the ball, like, does the clock really stop immediately? Oh. Call a
Dallas
timeout.
is lined up for the kickoff.
Wrong kickoff.
Hester back to return.
Even though these tend to go out of bounds, it's better than letting Devin Hester get a good, clean return. All right, we're in this game. Let's take a look here. Not a lot of offense. You would think there's more offense based on the points, like maybe 200 yards each. I am not getting first downs. They are getting first downs consistently. I am struggling to stop them in their normal offense. I actually get a lot per rush. I got to exploit that. 6 yards a rush. It's probably just one big one. I need to do more of that. Of course, they have a good defense. That's why I'm not running the ball as much. Sorry, did this say they had the ball for 7 minutes? Normally, I have the ball for like 7 minutes. All right, some individual stats. Yeah, we started the game with that interception. That was a drag. So only 4 attempts. A long of 9, though, so that's pretty good production. T.O. got a catch. Dillon made some plays there. Bethel Johnson. Marcus Ware with 2 sacks. Burnett and Spencer tackles for losses. Don't answer yet.
Dallas
Right.
will be kicking off to start the second half. Hester back deep to return.
All right, good run down the field.
16 yards.
Maybe my free safety, my starting free safety should not be the dude doing
The
that.
Bears will start the drive at the 18-yard line. 1st and 10.
Bring it up, bring it up. I'm coming through, baby.
Warner on the carry. 3-yard gain on the play. 2nd and 7. Ball on the 21-yard line.
Go make a play.
All right, they only ran for 3 yards. I'm feeling like a new spirit of vitality.
Let's go, let's go. Don't stop that motor.
Warner, the ball carrier. No gain on the play. 3rd and 8. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Get some SWAT going. Nothing deep.
Oh, come on. 51, make that interception.
Gain of 10 on the play.
It's these 3rd down plays. I am
1st and 10.
making poor
Ball
calls.
on the 30-yard line.
So that was a big zone.
Watch the fake.
So maybe next time I don't do a
Watch the
zone.
snap down.
I've done a few different zones on 3rd down. And it's these crossing routes I think that are giving me so much trouble. They're only like 5-10 yards upfield. All right, I need to try this scheme. I was just saying get out of the zones, so I'm not going to call it zone heavy thing.
No. Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing. Bring it. Let's go. Let us get. We turning it up. You gotta believe it. It's RJ. Here I go.
All right, there's like no pass rush, but he did seem confused.
Hester, the intended receiver on the play. 3rd and 4. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Here we go, baby. Rock and roll. Hey, let's go 1 deep from the start. You can't stop me. Let's go now.
Oh, Holly, come on. I was trying to make an interception.
Makes the
It's
catch.
probably my
The
fault.
play results in a first down.
Stupid 3rd down play. Another 3rd down I
Ball on the
messed up.
50-yard line.
Ain't no thing. Keep moving. They ain't got nothing. Set.
Warner, the ball carrier. Gain of 4 on the play. 2nd and 6. Ball on the 46-yard line.
Play hard and fast, baby. No more, fellas. Stay post left.
All right, 2nd and
All
6.
day, baby. Come on. Keep the throttle down.
There's like no one on the right-hand side. Good. He didn't get too much.
On the run. 1-yard gain.
He didn't
on
get
the
anything.
play.
All right. I don't want to call a zone heavy thing. It still has 3
Ball on
zones.
the 45-yard line.
Whoever is man-on-man with a running back, I'm just going to blitz with that person. Oh, I got stuffed. But so did the running back. Okay, throwing into double coverage.
Incomplete pass.
Finally, a 3rd down stop.
Receiver on the play.
Maybe the first punt of the game for Chicago. Well, they might have punted during the 2-minute warning. I can't remember. Can catch it on the playback. Alright, so what was working last time was running
First and 10.
out of 5
Ball on
wide
the 14-yard
formations.
line.
They soft, man.
So they got linebackers out on my
Let's
tight
run,
ends.
man.
Set.
We turning it up. All right, now.
Black
Go low.
36.
Go low. Watch screen. Here we go. Watch the fake.
It's not a bad personnel matchup for them. We'll see how they do. I have some good offensive linemen.
Jones on the carry. Gain of 2 on
Didn't
the
gain
play.
much.
Second and 8. Ball on the 16-yard line.
Alright, I'm going to try that again.
Danny.
Let us dig.
This time Fasano's on a cornerback.
Yeah, you see me.
Witten is on a safety. Jones has a speed advantage on Urlacher here.
64.
Watch the hard count.
Urlacher has like
Hey, watch
quite
the screen.
a
64.
strength advantage.
Check it.
I'll send a much slower Fasano to distract the safety.
Keep the throttle down.
Oh, he got hit right as I was throwing. I should
Brown on
keep
the
a better eye on what's going on in my pocket. That's a real drag. I'm sure my team is bummed.
First and 10. Ball on the 34-yard line.
Go make a play.
It was a rough time to have this happen too.
Whip.
First and
Is this a
10.
desperation blitz?
Ball on the 24-yard line.
Get some slot going.
It's not.
Slide it.
Just force a field goal.
Go low. Blue down. Hey, let's go.
Warner with the carry. Gain of 4 on the play. Second and 6. Ball on the 19-yard line.
Let's go, D. Let's go. Nothing. They don't get nothing. Here we go, baby. Let's do our thing. We gotta have it, D. Keep it up.
Warner, the ball carrier. 3-yard gain on the play.
Oh, this has been hard.
Third and 2. Ball on the 16-yard line.
Just sucking on third down.
Hey, watch the screen. Here we go. Watch the fake. Poach left.
All right.
Let's go.
He should have thrown to that guy. Oh! I guess I got enough pressure on him that he threw that quicker than he wanted to, but I almost even had that intercepted. I totally, as a player, I bit on the play action. I actually
This field
thought the
goal
runner had it.
will be from 33 yards.
Oh, I got blocked.
The field goal attempt is good. Chicago is lined up for the kickoff. Bloom back to return.
All right, so I threw that easy pick.
Fair catch made on the kickoff. First and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Let's go. Be physical. Back it up, baby. Knock him out.
Set.
We turning it up. Let's go. From the start. Let's go.
Purple.
Let's
64.
go. Keep moving.
All right.
Bloom on the reception. The result of the play is a first down.
So I took control of Bloom at the end there to make sure he hit the catch button at the right point. He doesn't really outrun that safety, although he's considerably faster than the safety. But because they got ahead of him, right, they can basically stand in front of him slightly and slow him down.
First and 10. Ball on the 34-yard line.
We coming to red.
Dylan.
Black
Go make a
36.
play. No more, fellas. 3 shoot. All right, now. Get some slot going.
Oh, come on. How does 92 do that?
Dylan,
That's
the
ridiculous.
intended receiver on the play.
I call shenanigans.
Second and 10. Ball on the 34-yard line.
Watch each other back. Keep it up.
Yeah, watch each other's backs.
Set.
Stay both now. Get it up.
19.
So they have two defensive backs over on the right.
Watch the hard count.
So one of them's probably a blitzer. They'll run over to Jones to make the tackle.
There you go.
Like that. I didn't do the best job running. I tried to follow up to the
Gain
cell,
of
but I slightly
4
missed him.
on the play.
Let's see our other running back for a second. And the play I like to use him in the most, which is the counter trap.
Third and 5. Ball on the 29-yard line.
Clear! Clear!
Set.
Let's go. Hold the look! Come on! What's the run?
I didn't particularly like that call against their defense. The way they lined up their defensive linemen over my tight end.
The fourth quarter is about
Alright.
to begin.
It's third down. Strong slot. No, halfback slot.
Third and
Mid
5.
cross.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Keep the throttle down. Hey, watch
Uh-oh.
that screen! We like
Forward.
to practice
49.
rules. Let's go!
Set. Hut.
Don't be a zone. Don't be a zone. All right. Not a zone.
No more, fellas. Let's go!
I think Julius Jones could use a nap.
Set.
Here we go, baby. Rock and roll.
Boom.
We turning it up.
19.
What's quarterback?
They're doing a. Interesting. Jones didn't have anyone covering him. All right, guy. I think he needs a break. Not that I want to take him off the field during an important play where we could score, but he looked tired. When you're tired, you're more likely to fumble.
Come on. Blue down.
All right, audible to my all passing attack.
Hey, stretch.
So they got 5 men on the line.
You can't stop me.
I'll take my chances against that. The Urlacher is a load.
Play hard and fast, baby. Stay both left.
All right, number 88. I want you to come over here. He didn't move. Go back. Hike the ball. Hike the ball. Hike the ball. Dang it.
Dead ball. Delay of game on the offense. Number 9, still first down.
Bah. This is an important scoring drive, guys. Don't
Suck it up, baby.
don't lose 5 yards like that.
Watch the ball.
Like, what are they doing?
Hey.
Purple.
Everything you
19.
got.
4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Bennett on the run. Gain of 10 on the play. Second and goal. Ball on the 1-yard line.
Let's go.
Set. Purple. 36.
All right, so I got them out of their goal line formation and into a different one, but I'm still going to run the same play against it. They got an advantage, but
Watch the man.
I'm going to reverse directions.
Turn it up now.
Personnel doesn't switch advantageously, so I'm going to hike the ball, get that touchdown. All right. Sometimes I have to physically look at my joystick to make sure I don't mess up a field goal kick. Get the up-down direction correct. This would be a terrible time to miss. All right, it'd be a terrible time to give up a touchdown on a kick return too.
Dallas is lined up for the kickoff. Hester back to return.
My arch nemesis in this game. There are 3 personnel groups. So I started running less zones, but I still really like this play. I often do have success with it.
Start the drive at the 19-yard line.
So let me try it anyway.
First and 10.
Yeah, go.
A key with the carry. 9-yard gain on the play. Second and 2. Ball on the 27-yard line.
Hey, let's go. Hey, no, man. Regular.
Oh, jeez. Oh, man. Okay. They're totally in field goal range right now.
Hey, let's go, 1D. Danny. Will. Get me going. Deuce. Let's go.
Warner, the ball carrier. 1-yard loss on the play. Second and 11.
All right, 2 men under.
Ball on the 35-yard
If I
line.
call my defenses fast enough before the 2-minute warning, they'll hike the ball fast. They won't conserve time. successfully
Warner with the
or
carry.
waste time.
Gain of 4 on the play. 3rd and 7. Ball on the 32-yard line.
All right, Hester or Spencer, beat this guy. Come on. I did beat him. Yeah.
The pass falls incomplete. Hester, the intended receiver,
All right.
on the play.
Field goal. All I have to do is block it.
Number 9 in to attempt a field goal.
Oh, I got blocked. All it takes is getting... They
The
missed.
field goal attempt is no good.
That was clutch. Clutch miss. I don't know if Terrence Newman had anything to do with that miss. I doubt it. But you can block kicks, but you got to take a pretty straight path. You need your fastest player. And if he gets touched at all, he gets slowed down. So right here, you'll see him get slowed down just as he goes around that. Let's zoom in. You see it's a little hiccup in his step. Boom, right there. I think he could have blocked it otherwise. Number 40 had a really good chance to block it if he had dove. Wonder if he has great speed. All right, I need to run. Now, ironically, I wish they had gone to the 2-minute warning. I did not expect them to miss.
1st and 10.
So that was like a 49-yard field goal. That's a pretty long field goal. Boudin, Boudin. That is a very good Cajun feed.
Jones on the run. Gain of 4 on the play.
Gonna
2nd and 7.
start with a very vanilla play call.
Here we go, baby. Rock and roll. Play it. Play it. Let's go. Be physical.
Go. 19.
Let's go.
All right, so this one has a tight end on a linebacker, and my left tackle has an advantage to the outside or to the inside. Heck yeah. All right, take a knee, guy.
Timeout called by the defense. Jones, the ball carrier. 11-yard gain on the play. 1st and 10. Ball on the 45-yard line.
Let's run, man. Let's go now.
All right.
Set.
I think this is a good formation to run against. Man, Julius. Oh, no. Come on. You got to be kidding me.
On the play, recovered.
I can't challenge it? Someone challenge it. I hate this. I hate it when they won't. I don't know. Like, the rules on challenging are so weird.
Ball on the 35
Like, I wish the computer got it right. Like, I play in this virtual game, the one environment where the refs could be perfect, and they still make you challenge plays. But they don't let you challenge it sometimes when you really think that you should. Oh my god.
Silver. 36.
I am failing right now.
All go special. What's all go special? Hey, let's go.
Alright.
The pass falls incomplete. Gaffney.
I wish they had pass rush pressures as a
2nd and 10.
as a statistic that put on the box score.
46-yard line.
'Cause I'm sure that I get a lot of those, and my players can be better for it.
Get it up. We come to rest.
Incomplete pass. Gaffney, the intended receiver, on the play.
Just a lot of cover
3rd and
one.
10. Ball on the 46-yard
I seem to be having a little more success against man
They don't
coverage,
get nothing. From the start.
and they're not doing as much blocking with the running back.
Play it. Play it.
Oh, this too tough for you.
Now their offensive line is making me pay. Oh my gosh.
Gaffney
Silver,
on the
19.
reception. The result of the play is a 1st down.
Hey, here we go. Watch the snap
Shit.
now. Watch each other back.
I called the timeout. Oh man. A fumble by Julius.
So we gonna take it. Hey, watch the ball.
Need you to come up with a play here, defense.
Deuce it, deuce it. Come on. Rush in. Defense, get ready.
Maybe a fumble by Warner.
Warner on the carry.
Oh, I shouldn't have called a
1-yard
timeout
gain on the play.
if they were gonna do
Defense
that.
calls a timeout. 3rd and 5. Ball on the 28-yard line.
Let's go. Come on. Chain.
Thank you, 95.
Ferguson makes the sack. 5-yard loss on the
All right,
play.
I'm calling a timeout again.
Called by the defense.
Gonna try to block it again, but now I hate this camera angle. I can't see anything. They think it's all about the kicker, but there's more to it.
Number 9 is lined up for the field goal.
Ah, I couldn't see anything. It's even longer kick this time. He missed.
The kick is no good.
Oh my gosh, I dodged a bullet. 49-yard kick, 51-yard kick. All right. Julius I trust, but what I'm going to
The
do,
Cowboys will start the drive at the 41.
they have timeouts, right?
First and 10.
They have 2 timeouts. Minute 20. Okay, so there's 66 seconds. I can burn 40 seconds of play. They have 2 timeouts. I only have 1 play that I can burn 40 seconds on. So I would behoove me to be able to run 20 seconds worth of plays and then get a rundown. So
Set. Purple. 64.
it's hard to get 20 seconds off the clock in 1 play. But maybe over 2 or 3 I can actually make it happen. I'm going to take this a little bit wider than I have to.
The defense calls a timeout.
All right, that was their last
Jones
timeout.
on the
No,
carry.
we got 1 more.
Gain of 8 on the play.
All right, 63 seconds. So I only burned 3 seconds on that. Lets you know how well I'm doing at this.
Second and 2. Ball on the 49-yard line.
Watch your eyes.
If I get this first down, the game's over.
Over swing right. Don't stop. Don't stop that motor. Back it up,
Goal.
baby.
36.
Don't make a play.
Be the hammer, not the nail.
Exit. Here we go. We like a practice.
There's nobody on Jason Witten
Purple.
or Jones.
Watch screen.
19.
Under 10. 10.
Yeah, let's go, baby.
Timeout called by
All right.
the defense.
That's it.
Jones makes the catch. The play results in a first down.
All right. I bet their kicker is going to take a diminishment in his attributes after this game. I mean, it's unfair to ask your kicker to win the game with a 49 or 51-yard field goal. I think it's unfair to put the pressure on the kicker for that. But here we are. My defense did hold up on 3rd down when it mattered. And then once the game clock gets below 40 seconds, you can hike the ball again. And it'll be the last play of the game.
Hey, let's go 1 deep.
Keep the throttle down. Here we go.
Run.
The booze. The booze. Just lots of sitting around waiting. Who would I say the player of the game was? And I would, Julius Jones was having a really good game, but he had that really costly fumble. Our defense, my defense really cranked it up at the end.
That's the end of the game. The final score is the Cowboys 21, the Bears 20.
And I mostly forced them into field goals and field goal attempts. I think they had 2 successful field goals and then those 2 misses and then 2 touchdowns. All right, guys. They did not win the Super Bowl. Shouldn't celebrate too much. So, some respect. No, that's pretty low yardage by modern standards, that's for sure. I only faced 3 third downs somehow. But I averaged almost 6 yards a carry, and I got their rush down to 3 yards a carry. That took some effort. They did have some success throwing. I got 3 sacks. They got 2 interceptions off me. My time of possession totally slanted to them. Wow. Well, hopefully they don't hold a 70 rating against him and they still give him boost to his overall ratings despite mediocre game. But that was a really tough defense. I don't know if they give you credit for having a tough game against a tough defense. All right, those are some really good numbers. I didn't use my backup running backs at all through a confluence of events. He had a fumble, but mostly that was still a really strong performance. L. Dillon came on really strong. This is my 5th round wide receiver. So it's a little easier to make those big plays when you have these great speed and accelerations and you're also playing at like the 5th wide receiver spot. You can make some big plays from that position. Not a lot of catches in this game. I didn't really come out trying to throw the ball, and that proved true over the course of the game. Although I went obviously to the pass to generate big plays. My long of 48, a long of 46. Oh, let's look at the defensive stats. 2 sacks, 1 sack for Jason Ferguson. I got rid of Marcus Spears. Just wasn't working out in the Dallas Cowboys. So Jason Ferguson's back starting, by the way. Tackles for the loss. Still, that's the same numbers as the first half. Didn't get any picks. All right, let's end this game. All right, so that was a successful game. Cowboys against the Bears. Knuckle clinching game. And it's in this episode for now.